Honda dropped this bombshell into my inbox at 1 AM this morning when I was fast asleep. Their press releases are normally on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, but a month ahead of EICMA, they've revealed the much anticipated follow-up to the popular Hornet 1000. Now, a quick look at the essential specs shows that it gets a slightly detuned version of the Fireblade engine found in the Hornet. So we're getting 124 horsepower at 9,000 RPM, so that's about 25 horsepower down. Torque is roughly the same at 103 Newton meters, but it comes in at 8,000 RPM, so 1,000 less than on the Hornet, par for the course on a 4-cylinder, but still quite lofty for a retro. Price, £10,600 in the UK, so that'll be around €12,000, $12,000. That's over £1,000 less than the Kawasaki Z900 RS and 3,500 less than the base Triumph Speed Twin 1200, even though the Honda has more power and a higher specification. It's difficult to find any comparable machine from any manufacturer that offers a similar combination of performance, equipment and retro styling for the money. Of course, we're going to need to ride it, but once again, at least on paper, Honda seems to have knocked it out of the park. There aren't any videos yet, but here are all the pictures I've received and a summary of the press release. I have to say right off the bat that I really like the styling, more so than with the Honda Hornet. And while it's difficult to judge from these images, Honda seems to have listened to the criticisms over the Hornet's fit and finish. The paint looks much nicer, and the clean flowing lines from the tank to the tail, long soft looking seat, big round headlight finished off with a two-tone horn sitting proudly beneath the indicators, polished downpipes, and by today's standards, a very compact chrome exhaust. All very 1980s. Good job, Honda. The only slight disappointment, I suppose, is the dash. They were never going to develop a twin analog clock setup just for this model, but I kind of wish they had. We've seen this TFT on all their recent bikes and it's fine, but it does look a little out of place on an otherwise exemplary piece of retro armour. Underneath the nostalgic styling, we get a thoroughly modern machine built on the CB1000 Hornet. The new F has been engineered for what Honda is calling the best balanced roadster experience. Agile and easy to handle like a middleweight, yet with the muscle and stability of a liter bike. Now, as I said in the intro, power comes from a 1000cc inline 4 derived from the 2017 Fireblade engine, but heavily reworked for this bike. Honda's engineers have moved the focus down the rev range a bit, tuning the intake, cam timing and exhaust for stronger low and mid-range torque. The result apparently is 124 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 103 Newton meters at 8,000. And interestingly, they've also tweaked the gear ratios compared to the Hornet. Shorter first and second, sharpening acceleration, taller third to sixth to make motorway cruising smoother and more relaxed. Soundtrack, well, as I said, there aren't any videos yet, but they are promising a deep throaty growl from a new 4x2x1 exhaust, ending in a period correct 3-chamber megaphone silencer. Should be interesting. In terms of suspension, you get Showa 41mm big piston upside down forks and a Showa ProLink rear shock at the back with full adjustability. The diamond style steel frame has apparently been tuned for stability and handling, while a longer subframe adds comfort for both rider and pillion. The riding position is upright and natural, giving confidence in town and comfort on longer rides. Yeah, comfort is one of the big criticisms of the Hornet 1000, so that's good. Braking is handled by radial mount Nissin 4-piston calipers on 310mm floating discs, backed up by cornering ABS, governed by a 6-axis IMU, the same unit that also manages traction and wheelie control. That's good. Tyres are sporty 17-inch, although no mention of the manufacturer. Sizes 120/70 up front and 180/55 at the back. Electronics are bang up to date with a ride-by-wire system offering 3 preset riding modes, Sport, Standard and Rain, plus 2 custom user modes, each altering power delivery, engine braking, traction control and wheelie control. Everything is displayed on the famous 5-inch TFT screen. Shame we don't get analog clocks, but as I said, they were never going to develop a new dash at this price point. Smartphone connectivity via Honda Roadskin, allowing navigation, calls and music through Bluetooth helmet headset. You also get the smart key system, LED lighting throughout and an emergency stop signal that flashes the hazards under hard braking. 3 colour schemes, wolf silver metallic with blue stripe, wolf silver metallic with grey stripe and graphite black and red. And there are plenty of accessories available. Sports pack gives you a headlight cowl, radiator guard, engine protector and quick shifter. Comfort pack gets you a high windscreen, comfort seat, deflectors and fog lights, and the travel pack offers soft panniers and a tank bag for touring. Well, I have to say that on first sight this does look very appealing. Good looks, modern equipment and decent power, all for around 12,000 euros. It certainly appeals to me more than the Hornet did, and I have to say I'm half tempted to go along to Honda Portimao and put a deposit down. What do you think? Is the new CB1000F set to be 2026's big seller? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.